We're back slightly earlier than planned. Find out why after the titles. Hello and welcome to Club 4 episode 13 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, you'll have to wait and find out, but there is a reason why I've brought you back early, and here it is. We have got an interview for the Blackburn Rovers job, so let's dive straight into it and attend that interview. Okay, so they've welcomed us in, and we're going to discuss the job with them. So we'll get down to business. So we've done some highly impressive work at our current club. Why do we want to move on? It's time for me to take the next step, and hopefully that can be here. With your team currently defying expectations in the league and in the middle of a good run of form, are you perhaps looking to take advantage by moving whilst your stock is at its highest? I've done a good job there and feel that the time is right to take the next step in my career. Are you willing to assure us you do a better job of meeting expectations than your potential predecessor did? My record speaks for itself. We parted company with our last manager much sooner than anybody would have anticipated. Can you offer any assurances we won't be in for a repeat? I have a proven track record of spending considerable time in a job. How would you feel about working with current director of football Michael Edwards? Yeah, happy to work with him, that's fine. What sort of budget are you anticipating needing to put together your backroom team? I wouldn't be looking to take any of my backroom team with me, so I'll say I don't need to make any changes. Let's have a look at their long-term vision then. So they want to develop players using the youth system, that's fine. Sign players under the age of 23, well that's a philosophy that we've got at our current club, so that's fine. Work within the wage budget, again, that is a philosophy at our current club, so that's fine. They want us to avoid relegation and reach the 4th round of the FA Cup, we can definitely do that. And then they want us to work towards gaining promotion and gain automatic promotion in a few seasons. So yeah, let's accept that, and yeah, we can agree to those expectations. £66 million to avoid relegation. Yeah, it's realistic. And a wage budget of 66 million, yeah, I can live with that. No, I don't need to make any requests. Okay, that concludes the interview, so I will come back in a moment with the first match of today's episode against Queen's Park Rangers. And I anticipate that there probably will be a second game against Blackpool, but not if we hear back from Blackburn before the Blackpool game. So coming up, we play Queen's Park Rangers away from home in just a moment. Okay, time now for the Queen's Park Rangers match, and this is the team for that one. It is Boyce Clark in goal, the back four of Godwin, Malif, Sanderson, Bryan and Bristow, Carter at the base of midfield, Sibley and White ahead of him, Martin and Salcedo on the wings, Camello up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending we're doing well, we're on a good run, keep that going. Yeah, absolutely. Outstretch, no, can't outstretch the arms and say it. So we'll go with pumped fists, and we will go into the tunnel. Team hit a purple patch in front of goal. It's got to be pleasing. Goals win games. Scoring first matters. And that's it. Okay, and time to get the match underway. And the first highlight is a Queen's Park Rangers highlight. Field with the cross, and it's hit the crossbar and it's been cleared. We got away with one there. So let's demand more, because it's another Queen's Park Rangers highlight, although we've intercepted the pass and we're on the counter-attack. Carter now with the ball. Sanderson to Carter. Sibley back to Sanderson. Boyce Clark gives it to Brian. Brian runs forward, finds White. It's with Carter. Sanderson to Brian. White to Carter to Sibley to Camillo. Camillo's ball wide to Martin. Can Camillo make his way into the box? It's with Sibley. Carter to Martin. Martin with the shot. White to Martin. Godwin Malif plays it through for Martin, who manages to beat the keeper to the ball and slot it home to make it Queen's Park Rangers 0, Reading 1. And we will just watch the replay. So it's played wide, Godwin Malif slide rule pass, and the keeper just isn't quick enough, and Martin beats him to it and knocks it into an unguarded net for 1-0. How that was only worth 0.36 on XG, I have absolutely no idea. But there you go, it is, and we are 15 minutes in and looking good. We probably need to demand more though. It's a Queen's Park Rangers highlight again. Johansson down the line for Corcoran. Corcoran's cross, and Lyndon Dykes beats his man and heads it in off the crossbar to make it Queen's Park Rangers 1, Reading 1. And it's difficult to argue that Queen's Park Rangers don't deserve it. They absolutely do. Right, Camillo is injured, which is a huge blow. I'm going to get him off as quickly as possible. Anthony Julian is the only striker we've got on the bench, and he's not really a striker. The only other thing we can do is put Salcedo up front. So I think I will do that actually. We'll swap Julian and Salcedo. And that's great. So White to Sibley, Sibley into Salcedo, Salcedo wide to Martin, Martin plays it back for Carter, and it's cleared for a throw into Reading, which we do get to see. Godwin Malif with it, throws it to Martin, back to Carter. Carter runs into the box, hits the shot straight at Johansson, and the highlight comes to an end. So it is going to be 1-1 at the break, I think. 2 added minutes signalled, and we're well into that now, and that is half time. It is 1-1. So let's go into the dressing room and say, yeah, I don't like what I just saw, and let's start the second half. We're not going to make another sub just yet. We will demand more. We're not going attacking yet because we are away from home, so we'll wait a while longer yet. It's played forward. Darling intercepts them, goes back to his keeper Johansson. We've won the ball back in midfield. Carter with the ball forward. Martin has slotted it in for his 5th goal of the season, and it is Queen's Park Rangers 1, Reading 2. I don't think we need to see this one. We saw him slot it under the goalie, so that's fine, and we will move on and wait for the next highlight. Right, Bristow needs to come off at left back. We don't have a left back, so Ali Musai can come on, and what a header that is from Anthony Julian to make it 3-1, and that surely is game over now. We won't bother again with the replay because we saw exactly what happened. Yes, we want to carry on with the sub because it was injury related, and we need to try and find someone to go to left back, which Kean Bryan can do that, and Godwin Malif can go to centre back, with Ali Musai taking over at right back. So we've shuffled the defence around, but everybody's playing in a position they're happy with. And we've got one remaining sub, which is going to be Sibley. And it will be Gideon Young to come on. So he's come on with 20 minutes to go. And we're just looking to comfortably see the game out at this point. Into the last 15 minutes, still 3-1 up. Although it is a Queen's Park Rangers corner, and the header goes just over, so it remains 3-1 into the last 10 minutes or so now. And there's no reason why we shouldn't just comfortably see this out, especially not as Dion Sanderson has just headed in that free kick to make it 4-1. Again, we don't need to see it, so we'll move straight on. And we're now just literally marking time before the end of the game. We've won the match, there's no doubt about that at this stage. And with a minute or so to go, 3 minutes added time signalled. We're well into that now, and less than a minute left. And surely the whistle will go, and it does. It's Queen's Park Rangers 1, Reading 4, and I'll see you again in a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we play Blackpool at home, and the team for that one is Boyce Clark in goal, a back four of Bristow, Bryan, Williams and Godwin Malif, Van Leire at the base of midfield, Carter and Young in central midfield, Julian on the left wing, Sibley on the right, Salcedo up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, well, the assistant manager is recommending, I think we need to show everyone their recent praise is justified, put on a real show. Yeah, absolutely, we can go with that. No gestures, just the comment, and let's kick the match off and try and get the win. Okay, we're underway and awaiting the first highlight of the match, and it is a Blackpool highlight. Virtue to Ola Kigbe, and they are in with Carey, but it's been put wide. It's Sonny Carey. I was having memories of Graham Carey from Argyle then for a minute, but no, it's Sonny Carey, who I imagine is a regen. I've not heard of him. So Blackpool have had marginally the better of it in the opening 20 minutes or so. So let's demand more, try and change that, and in fact we'll go attacking as well. Try and really turn the screw on them. They have had much the better of the first half so far. We need to change that. There is a major reason for that, and it's Julien on the left wing, so he will be coming off at half time. Although, having said that, Salcedo is struggling up front, so that might be something we'll have to think about instead. Okay, it's half time, so let's have a look. Isn't good enough, absolutely. Right, what have we got on the bench? Camelo is on the bench but not fully fit. So what I think we'll do is keep Salcedo on. We'll take Julien off, and we will bring on Andy Yadam, and we'll put Yadam on the right wing, Sibley onto the left. We'll leave Salcedo up front for now, and I think we'll bring Carmelo on the hour as the second change of the match. If nothing changes in this first 15 minutes, we'll demand more before we get to the hour, so that we can give it every chance to change before we need to bring him on. I don't think it's going to. So Sergio Carmelo, I'm gonna in fact, we'll ready the substitution for after this highlight. Bryan into Carter, back to Williams. He runs forward, finds Godwin Malif into Yadam. Godwin Malif to Young. Ball over the top for Carter. Carter is in and chips the keeper to make it 1-0. And I am going to bring Carmelo on. So we will change it even though we've scored. What we will do though is just drop back to positive and look for the final substitution. We've got a number of tired players, so we'll bring off Godwin Malif as he's the one with the lowest rating, and bring on Dion Sanderson. And hopefully we can see this one through to its conclusion. We've got less than 15 minutes to go. We're 1-0 up at home. Into the last 5 minutes now, still holding on to that slender 1-0. And no highlights. I'll be quite happy if it stays that way all the way through. 3 added minutes signalled, and we are in that now. So we are very, very close indeed to the 3 points today. And I thought we were getting a highlight then. We do in the end. It's a Blackpool highlight, and we have won it back. Bristow won his sliding challenge. He needed to. He's on a yellow card already. Sibley to Carter. Carter plays it forward. Bristow won't get there and doesn't risk the challenge. And it's a throw-in. Bristow to Carter. Back to Bristow. Bristow's cross has too much on it, and Butland collects. Seconds remaining. Hannah to Olakigbe. Carries ball across field, and that is full time. It ends Reading 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. I'll be back in a moment where I'll show you the league table and tell you what the plans are for the next episode. Okay, so let's take a look at the league table then. And as you can see, 16 matches gone. We are in second place, 2 points behind surprise leaders Peterborough, who remain top of the league. And we are 6 points clear of third place Crystal Palace. So promotion is very much looking possible. And let's have a look then at what you can look forward to on the next episode. And given that we've had an interview and I've not heard back yet, we could be back very, very soon indeed. So I think what I will do is I will bring you back when we hear the outcome of the interview, and I will show you 1 or 2 matches on the next episode, depending on obviously the outcome of that interview. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.